Hello and welcome to maybe today is the fourth class on atomic structure. So, Arohan, we had finished the Bohr's theory almost. So, can you remind me what is the energy equation?
Sir,
Not in an elaborated manner, but simply with the K manner, K, using the simplest condensed equation for calculation that we use for electron in Bohr in one electron systems like hydrogen and hydrogen like systems. Yes. What is that? Energy equation that we derived with so much of steps, centrifugal, then quantization of angular momentum. So many things we use to finally get the energy equation, both in SI as well as in CGS. So whatever it may be, condensing it to the simplest form using K as the constant, whose value is 2.18 times 10 to the power minus 18 joule.
sir, 13.6 EV.
What is the equation? Minus?
Sir, for kinetic energy, it is
No.
13.6.
Only total energy of the electron. Minus?
Sir, minus 13.6
No.
Z
You
square
say
N square.
K. You say K.
Sir,
Minus?
K Z square minus K Z square N square by N square.
Yeah, that's what I was asking.
Sir.
Hello, Swayam Pragya. Swayam Pragya. Welcome. Are you are you a human being or an alien? If you are a human being, please put your voice so that we can connect. Just like I am connecting with interacting with Arohan, I can also connect with you. Yes, I was asking Arohan that E is equal to minus k z square by n square. Z is the atomic number of that particular species. If it's hydrogen 1, then if it is He plus it is 2. If it is Li double plus it is 3. And N, what is N?
Sir, the principal quantum number.
Yeah. That is called the principal quantum number. And can you tell me what is the equation for radius of any Bohr's orbit?
Sir, N square H square epsilon naught divided by
No.
ZE square N.
I'm asking, giving you a constant. Let me give you a hint. That constant is A naught.
Sir, 0.529.
Oh, yeah. That is called A naught. Usually that is called A
Sir,
naught. Uh,
Sir,
then,
0.529 N square by Z angstrom.
yes, that's what you say A naught n square by Z angstrom.
Okay, sir.
A naught. That A naught value is 0.529. Since you are already written angstrom, so it will be only 0.529. And what about the velocity equation? Here, there is no such constants. You have to say what is the constant value.
Sir, ZE square divided by 2NH epsilon naught.
No. Tell me that value, that constant value.
Uh, Sir, 2.18 into 10 to the power 6.
Into
So 10 to the power 6 divided by N.
fantastic. That's fantastic. So these are the three working formula that we use to solve problems. And can you tell me from here, we developed a comprehensive equation called Ridge equation, where you can put N1 and N2 values and find the spectral lines. What is that?
Yes, sir. Sir, nu bar is equal to RZ square whole into 1 by n1 square minus 1 by n2 square.
Fantastic. Mugambo खुश हुआ. And the other one, you may or may not remember if you are asked directly what is the frequency, then the constant value is 10 to the 15 hertz or second inverse. But usually you are asked lambda. So get a new bar and make it its reciprocal and convert to angstrom so that you can have a correlation. You know the eight different regions of the electromagnetic spectrum, so you can say which line falls in which region. With this, let me give you a problem. Then spectral lines we will be doing. What energy will be what energy photon will be released for giving say third line of Balmer series in hydrogen spectrum. Express your answer in electron volt. This time I'm asking to find not lambda, but directly the energy of the photon that is emitted or released when electron jumps from certain higher cell to the lower cell, resulting the third line of the Balmer series. Can you tell me the third line of Balmer series for that N1 and N2 are what?
Sir, n5 to n2.
Fantastic. Mugambo खुश हुआ. Then you tell me, calculate in your copy. Are you using a dedicated copy for my program?
Yes, sir.
Yes, very good. Acha, are you inclined in the profession or the trade of your father? Are you
Yes, sir.
medically oriented?
Yes, sir.
Do you want to become a nephrologist or something else? But has anything come to your mind now?
Sir, not nephrologist. Sir, actually interested in ophtha.
Ophthalmology.
Yes, sir.
Ah, that's a great thing. Good. But you can't now guarantee that you will be an ophthalmologist. Future is, very, very open. So at that time, what will be the line of your interest? And who knows? You turn into a heart surgeon.
Yes,
Who
sir.
knows? Everything is possible. Okay. What is the value in electron volt? Can you tell me?
Sir, sir, ଏଥିରେ ଆମେ sir ସେ ଯୋଉ energy equation ଟା ସେଇଟା use କରିବା ନା?
Yeah. ଏନର୍ଜି ମାନେ ତମକୁ ସବୁ କେ ମେଥଡରେ କରିବାକୁ ପଡିବ. ଆଉ ରିଜ୍ ଇକ୍ୱେସନର କିଛି ଇମ୍ପୋର୍ଟାନ୍ସ ନାହିଁ.
ଆଜ୍ଞା.
And k ର value ଏଠି 13.6 ନେବାକୁ ପଡିବ. The value which you are telling me.
Yes, sir.
Because I am asking you in electron volt.
sir ତ ଏଇଟା ହବ -k/25 electron volt.
No, difference, that photon is the differential energy between 5 and 2. So you have to find daily E5 minus E2, that is the answer, not the absolute value of the energy of electron in fifth cell or second cell. But the transition from a higher cell to lower cell or from a lower cell to higher cell, that results in the emission of a photon or an absorption of a photon. You understood?
Yes, sir.
So E1 is equal to K minus K Z square by N square. K is
Sir,
13.6. Did you get the answer?
sir minus
No, 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 no. The
2.856
answer
electron volt.
answer cannot be minus. The answer.
Sorry, sir. Sorry, sir. 2.856 electron volt.
uh, so the difference is always taken in this way: the higher cell minus lower cell, not the lower cell minus higher cell. That will give you negative difference. The difference between two things must be positive. So minus 13.6 by this is one, hydrogen is one, and this is also one, first cell. So this is E1. And sorry, E2. Oh, I'm so sorry. We needed E2. I am so sorry. 2 square. That means 13.6 by 4, whatever it may be. Then we find what is E5 minus 13.6. Z is 1 by 5 square minus 13.6 by 25. So this is, so del E, that will be the energy of the photon emitted. So minus 13.6 by 25 minus that becomes plus 13.6 by 4. So the LCM is maybe 100. So this is 13.6 into 4 plus 13.6 into 25. So what will be the result? Have you done in this way?
Sir, I took K. Sir, after that minus
Oh, no, no
4K plus
problem.
25.
No problem. Conceptually, is this the way? Whether you have
Yes, sir.
whether you have used K finally at the last stage or in the beginning, for both doesn't matter. So this is how much? 2 point
Sir, 2.856.
electron volt. Okay. When that is converted to lambda, here you can immediately E delta E is equal to SC by lambda. We can directly get 2.856 into, you have to make it joule, because H value you have to use in joule. So can you tell me what is the value for 1 electron volt in joule? I have told you. Try to remember, uh, recap. What is the
Sir, sir,
no,
2.1
no,
into
no,
10
no,
to the power minus.
no, 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 no. Electron volt is the work done or the energy that is expended or produced when one when an electron or unit charge is subjected to a 1 volt potential difference. So 1 unit charge is 1.602 10 to the minus 19 coulomb and 1 volt. So coulomb into volt will be equal to joule. You will be studying in electricity that you also have studied in class 10, that the electrical energy is equal to V, that is the potential difference, into charge Q. So V is 1 volt and Q is the charge of one electron is 1.602 times 10 to the power negative 19 coulomb. So volt into coulomb is equal to joule. So the value is 1 electron volt is equal to 1.602. The same magnitude is same as the charge of an electron, 10 to the minus 19 joule. So 1 electron volt is 1.602 10 to the minus 19 joule. So here you can put that conversion factor, that becomes joule, and then you find out what is lambda. H is 6.626 into 10 to the minus 34 joule second. C is 3 into 10 to the 8, and lambda you have to find out, and this much. So you find lambda, that will come in meter multiplied by 10 to the power 10. So that will give you the angstrom value. And that will, can you tell me this lambda will fall in which region? This lambda, about, you just look to the question, the third line of Balmer series, that will fall in which region of the electromagnetic spectrum? This is Balmer series. We have discussed several times that Lyman series, all the Lyman series lines, they fall in the UV region, and all the lines in the Balmer series falls in the visible region, and all the lines of all the series after that, Paston, Brackett, Tiefand, Humphreys, they fall in the IR region. Do you remember now?
Yes, sir.
So it will fall in which region?
Sir, visible regions.
Visible region. So if I remind you with the energy profile, so this is n is equal to 1, this is n is equal to 2, this is n is equal to, gradually, the energy value, they approach each other. The n is equal to 4, n is equal to 5, and so on. Because this is minus k, I'm talking of hydrogen. This is minus k by 4, this is minus k by 9, minus k by 16, and so on. So this gap definitely is more. The gas 3k by 4. This gap is still less. This is 5k by 36, which is less than 3k by 4. This gap is still less. This will be this is 16 minus 9, 7k by 144. So the gaps between two adjacent energy levels, they are reduced. But the transition energy, no, definitely has to increase from 2 to 1, 3 to 1, 4 to 1, 5 to 1. All these produce a series of lines in which region? Two to 1, 3 to 1, 4 to 1, 5 to 1, 6 to 1. All these photons, they produce lines in which series and in which region?
Sir, ultraviolet region.
And which is the name of that series?
Sir, Lyman series.
Yes, Lyman series, and it will fall in the ultraviolet region. We have calculated from 2 to 1, 3 to 1, and you can say 10 to 1. They will be merging. Those lines will be very close to each other because the transition energy, this difference, this difference, this difference, and this difference, they are very close. And if you go to higher cells, still the transition energy, I'm not talking of the energy difference between two adjacent cells. I'm talking of the transition energy from the different source cells to the destination cell, which is fixed. For a given series, the destination cell is fixed. This is Lyman series. You understood?
Yes, sir.
And supposing we will be having प्रभु प्रभुଙ୍କ ଦର୍ଶନ ମିଳିଲା, କଣ ଉଠିବା ଡେରି ହେଲା? ପ୍ରଭୁ
Yes, sir. Pranam. Pranam,
ପ୍ରଣାମ,
sir.
ଉଠିବା ଡେରି ହେଲା?
Yes, sir.
ଭେରି ଗୁଡ୍।
Sorry,
ଦେଖ,
sir.
ଆମେ କିଛି ନୂଆ ଜିନିଷ ପଢିନେ, we are revising. Lyman series ଗଲା, Balmer series ହଉଛି all transitions culminating at n is equal to 2, 3 to 2, 4 to 2, and Prabhu, this will fall in which region of the electromagnetic spectrum? 4 to
The
2.
visible region.
No, ମୁଁ ପ୍ରଭୁକୁ ପଚାରୁଛି। ପ୍ରଭୁ,
Sir, ଆଉ ଥରେ question ଟା।
এই যে ট্রানজিশন হব 3 ରୁ 2 4 ରୁ 2 5 ରୁ 2, these photons will be hitting on which part of the electromagnetic spectrum, and what is the name of that series?
Sir, question series.
2 ରେ ସରିବ, 3 ରୁ 2 4 ରୁ 2 5 ରୁ 2. Yes, Arohan.
Sir, Balmer series and visible region.
Yes, କାରଣ ସବୁଗୁଡାକ 1 ରେ ସରିଲେ 2 to 1 3 to 1 4 to 1 5 to 1, that will be in the visible, sorry, in the ultraviolet region, UV region, and that is called the Lyman series. Kintu those transitions in which the culmination, the end is 2, or all types of transitions are occurring during the de-excitation, during the return journey. So all these transitions 3 to 2 4 to 2 5 to 2, they will produce the lines in the visible region. First line 3 to 2 will be in the orange region, that we calculated 6000 some 6000 something something. Then 4800 something something in the blue region. Then after that the violet, then 3 to 4 lines after, the lines will merge onto one another, because the transition energy becomes so same, almost same. ଉପରକୁ ଚାଲିଗଲେ the transition energy will be still closer to this, so that the lines also will be closer and overlapping with each other. Only you can distinctly see 3 lines, 3 to 2 4 to 2 5 to 2. So these 3 lines will be distinct to you. Other lines 5 6 to 2 7 to 2 8 to 2, their transition energies are very very similar, and they will, the lines will, the the transitions, the photons, they will merge into one another, and you don't get any separation. You get a thin band called continuum. Similarly, if we change the destination cell as the third cell, 4 to 3, 5 to 3, 6 to 3, 7 to 3, then that will also give the same pattern, but in which region, and what is the name of that series?
So Paschen series and short infrared region.
Yes, the first part of the infrared region, and then also in the infrared, but the transition culminating in the fourth cell, 5 to 4, 6 to 4, 7 to 4. These will be called the bracket series.
Bracket.
And then culminating in 5, on 5, 6 to 5, 7 to 5, that will be the Peapern series, and culminating on 6 will be the Humphrey series. So प्रभु मन पड़ला.
Yes, sir. Yes.
So ଆମେ ଗୋଟେ problem କରୁଥିଲୁ when you were not there, that is to find the energy difference in electron volt. I asked what energy photon will be emitted or released for giving third line of Balmer series in hydrogen spectrum. Express your result in electron volt. So, because the third line is the transition from 5 to 2. 2 is the destination cell. 3 to 2, first line. 4 to 2, second line. 5 to 2, third line. So we found E2 is equal to minus kz square by 2 square. Z is equal to 1 because hydrogen spectrum. So minus, and the K value in electron volt is 13.6 by 4. And then E5 is equal to 13.6 by 5 square, this much. Then energy difference, that difference will be appearing as a photon. So E5 minus E2, not E2 minus E5, that will be negative. So difference has to be positive, and the corresponding lambda photon will be emitted. So the difference was found to be 2.856 electron volt, and the photon coming out when electron jumps from the fifth cell to the second cell, resulting the third line of the Balmer series, is 2.856 electron volt. This much we had done, and I was asking what is the conversion factor. 1 electron volt is how many joules? It is same as the charge of 1 electron. Magnitude is same, because the definition of electron volt is It is the work done when one electron moves through a potential difference of 1 volt. And we know the electrical work done is V voltage into charge, V into Q. So V is 1 volt, Q is 1.602 10 to the minus 19 coulomb. So volt into coulomb is equal to joule. You will be studying in electricity. I think in class 10 electricity, also electromagnetism also, I don't know, I don't remember, you have done, or else you will be knowing that electrical energy is V into Q or VIT, current into time into voltage. That will give you the electrical work done, and which will be converted to energy. And the power will be divided by T, simply will become VI. You'll be knowing that. Electrical power, electrical things. So now a question, another question. You find out what is delta E in electron volt for sending the electron in hydrogen atom from the ground state to the fourth cell. I'm just asking, that will be in the emission mode, it will be producing the third line of Lyman series. But I just want to know, when electron is excited from the ground state to the fourth level, then what is the wavelength of that Rasagulla, that photon that it will observe? And when it will emit, it will to the same ground state, then it will give back the same Rasgulla from its tummy. The Rasgulla is not digested. Electron doesn't have a digestive system. हाँ से जदि 4 ରୁ 3 को आसीबो सेई रसगुल्ला को काटिदेव पेट भितर कटिଯିବ छोट हो जेतिकी 4 ରୁ 3 ट्रांजिशन एनर्जी रो करेस्पोंडिंग लैम्बडा जेतिकी that amount, that corresponding to that small rasgulla, it will be cut inside the tummy, its corresponding photon will come out. And then from 3 to 2, again it will cut another one, and the corresponding energy difference will come out. Then from 2 to 1, that will be coming out. So if you add these 3 small rasagullas from 4 to 3, then 3 to 2, then 2 to 1, it will be same as if it transits directly from fourth to first. So what is the value we got?
The 13.75 electron volt.
Say Aichi, Prabhu.
Sir, 12.75 electron volt.
12.75, 75 तो कह जाए नहीं?
Yes, sir, 75.
अच्छा हमें ठीक है करीबा दूध का दूध पानी का पानी पता चल जाएगा E1 is equal to -13.6 n तो 1 और कौन इट तो 1 कही n1 and E4 is -13.6 by 4 square -13.6 by 16 नुए ना ना मो n square टा ऊपर ना
Sir, केमती
n square sorry ଆମର ହଉଛି z square by n square ହଁ ହଁ
ଆଜ୍ଞା sir
sorry so n square 16 ଟା ତଳେ ତାହେଲେ କେତେ ହେଲା
sir -1.7 by 4 नहीं by 2
ମତେ ରେଜଲ୍ଟ କୁହ କେତେ ହେଲା so delta E is equal to E4 minus E1 that is equal to E4 ହେଲା -13.6 by 16 minus -13.6 এটা କେତେ ରେଜଲ୍ଟ ଆସୁଛି এটা କଣ ତମର ମତେ ଲାଗୁନି ତମ ରେଜଲ୍ଟ ଠିକ ଅଛି ବୋଲି ନା ଠିକ ଅଛି କି
Yes, sir, 12.
ଜଣଙ୍କର କିଛି ନିଶ୍ଚୟ ଭୁଲ ଥିବ the result will be 1 it cannot be two different answers let me check to
Sir, 13 point. Yes, sir, 13.75.
ତାହେଲେ ସିଏ ଠିକ କହୁଥିଲା ଆରୋହଣ ନାଇଁ 13.7
Sir, yes, sir, sir, ସବଷ୍ଟ୍ରାକ୍ସନ ହବ ମୁଁ ଯୋଉ ଆଡିସନ ହବ ସବଷ୍ଟ୍ରାକ୍ସନ କରିଦେଇଥିଲି ତା ଭ୍ୟାଲୁ ସେଥିପାଇଁ
এটা
କମି
ପ୍ଲସ୍
ଯାଇଥିଲା।
13.6 এইটা প্ଲସ୍ 13.6 এইটা ମାଇନସ୍ ସମଥିଙ୍ଗ ତ 30.6 ରୁ କମିବ ନା ବଢିବ କେମିତି? ହଁ, এইটা এই पार्टটা କେତେ ଆସିଲା? फिर भी मुझे ठीक नहीं लगता। फिर भी मुझे ठीक नहीं लगता। এটা -0.085 प्लस 13.6
Yes,
सो
yes,
सो तार भी आंसर भूल अच्छे 13.6 minus 0.85 so 12.75 was the correct answer। प्रभु तुम्हें निजे को एस्टाब्लिश न करी कि अन्य कथारे पड़ी गलो, अन्य कथारे पड़ी गलो। Most of the time we are influenced by others। कौन आरोहन, do you concede your defeat? I mean not defeat actually, miscalculation।
सर चेक करछि सर कोठी भूलटा हैला।
हायर टा हला -13.6 लोअर टा हला -13.6 खाली ए -13.6 by 16 हायर टा, लोअर टा होची 13.6 तो सेटा अपन माइनस माइनस हे कि प्लस हे जी। प्रभु कहीं पुणी चेंज
yes,
कलो, तबे कहीं चेंज कलो पुणी 13.85 कहलो।
no sir ପୁଣି ଥରେ ଭୁଲ sir ମୁଁ ଆଡିସନ କରିଦେଲି ପୁଣି।
अरोन तो
आज्ञा सर।
इतना सिंपल कैलकुलेशन यू आर मिसिंग आउट, ये बड़ी हैरत की बात है, हैरत। अभी तो क्या 12.75 में आप फाइनली सेटल डाउन एट 12.75 या फिर कुछ और आपका दिमाग में चल रहा है?
नहीं सर, सर ठीक अछि
कहते
सर 12.75।
कहीं भूल कहीं है एते एते सहज जिनसटा कहीं भूल है। अच्छा कौन मु कहीं के एटा पहली नाउ द क्वेश्चन is something different when quality I got this value through you, I am using this value now for another question when 12.75 ev energy is supplied to ground state hydrogen। ग्राउंड स्टेट मैंने समस्ते ग्राउंड स्टेट रे अछंती, लक्ष लक्ष कोटि कोटि थाउजेंड्स एंड थाउजेंड्स ऑफ एटम्स सब ग्राउंड स्टेट हाइड्रोजन एंड देन द स्पेक्ट्रम एमिशन स्पेक्ट्रम इज टेकन एंड अंडरस्टूड कहीं ना एक्साइटेड स्टेट रे रही परिबोनी, इट्स लाइफ टाइम इज वेरी वेरी स्मॉल ऑफ द ऑर्डर ऑफ 10 to the power -5 कि -10 से फटकिनी आसीबो फेरिबो। देन एमिशन स्पेक्ट्रम टेकन, क्वेश्चन होची how many lines and in which region, and give the names, give names। मु जानिकरी एटा यूज कली तमे तो जानी परिबोनी, तुम्हें एबे सिना जान नबो हाँ फोर्थ सेल को जाइतिबो कारण फोर्थ सेल रे एनर्जी फोर्थ आउ फर्स्ट भितर एनर्जी डिफरेंस इज 12.75 so the electron must have gone on all the hundreds and thousands of hydrogen, the electron must have gone from the ground state to the fourth cell, that is the third excited state, that's fine। but जदि जानी नथिबो तमे करिवो को पड़िबो जे del E is equal to this is खाली z square 1 by n1 square minus 1 by n2 square। z टा तो हाइड्रोजन पाई 1 तेणु एटा गला हरी 1 1 by ग्राउंड स्टेट n1 टा 1 এটা 1/n2 এটা রহিলা unknown is equal to 12.75. So এটি k গোটে k টাକୁ ଛାଡ଼ିଦେଲି ପୁରା ଏଇଠି ଗୋଟେ ଭ୍ୟାଲୁ k z ସ୍କୋୟାର ଏନର୍ଜିଟା ହେଉଛି k ନ୍ୟୁଟା ହେଉଛି r ନ୍ୟୁ ବାରଟା ଯଦି ନ୍ୟୁ ବାର କରିବ ରିଜ୍ ଇକ୍ୱେସନକୁ ତାହେଲେ ଏଇଟା k ବାଇ ଏଚ୍ ସି ହେଇଯିବ ଦ୍ୟାଟ୍ ଇଜ୍ r ରିଡବର୍ଗ କନଷ୍ଟାଣ୍ଟ ଆଉ ତେଣୁ ଏଇଟା କିନ୍ତୁ ଖାଲି ଏନର୍ଜି ଥିଲେ k ର ଭ୍ୟାଲ୍ୟୁ 13.6 ସୋ ଏଇଠି ଭୁଲିଗଲି 13.6 ସୋ ଏଇଠୁ n2ଟା ବାହାର କରିବାକୁ ପଡ଼ିବ ଯୋଉଟା ଆସିବ 12.75 is equal to k ର value 13.6 1 minus 1 by x ର square ଧର so ଏଇଠୁ x calculate କଲେ କେତେ ବାହାରିବ ଧର ବାହାରିବ 3.97 or 4.01 ଯାହା ବାହାରିବ that has to be rounded up to the nearest whole number because this x is a cell number principal quantum number which is an integral value 1 2 3 4 5 so taku round off kardava nearest whole number you will get 4 the moment you found that all the atoms have excited from the ground state to the fourth cell that is the third excited state then emission spectrum taken hela and out to kodi jai pariboni 12.75 ଦେଇଛି ମାନେ ଗ୍ରାଉଣ୍ଡ ଷ୍ଟେଟ୍ ହାଇଡ୍ରୋଜେନକୁ ସେମାନେ ସମସ୍ତେ 4 ନମ୍ବର ସେଲ୍କୁ ଯିବାକୁ ବାଧ୍ୟ ଆଉ ବାଟ କିଛି ନାହିଁ all these transitions take place in quanta in single dose ଆମର ଯୋଉ ଏନର୍ଜି ଦିଆଯାଇଛି ସେଥିରୁ ଯୋଉ ଫୋଟୋନ ବାହାରୁଛି ସବୁ ଫୋଟୋନ ମାନଙ୍କର ଏନର୍ଜି ହେଉଛି 12.75 because the energy source which is being used is at 12.75 electron volt energy source ଆଉ ତାର ଫୋଟୋନ ନାହିଁ ସେଇ ଗୋଟିଏ ଫୋଟୋନ monochromatic radiation use ହେଉଛି whose wavelength is fixed and whose energy is also fixed hc by lambda is also fixed and seta hala 12.75 that is the value of each photon that is being supplied to the ground state hydrogen so all of them will be absorbing that 12.75 photon and will be going to fourth cell then ସେ ଯେତେବେଳେ ରିଟର୍ନ କରିବେ ରହିତେ ପାରିବେନି ରିଟର୍ନ କରିବେ ସିଏ କେତେଟା ସ୍ପେକ୍ଟ୍ରାଲ ଲାଇନ୍ ପ୍ରଡ୍ୟୁସ କରିବେ ଏବଂ କୋଉ ରିଜନରେ କହିଲ ଦେଖିବା
six spectral lines sir six
spectral
spectral lines
କଣ ମାନେ
sir
କଣ ଟ୍ରାନଜିସନ ସବୁ
sir Lyman series ରେ 4 to 3 3 to 2 2 to 1 और
ଦେଖ 4 ଟୁ କରେକ୍ଟ ଆନ୍ସର ଦେଇଛ ମୁଁ ଆରୋହନକୁ କହୁଛି କରେକ୍ଟ ଆନ୍ସର ମୁଁ କହୁଛି ଦେଖ ଫୋର୍ଥ ରହିଗଲା ଲକ୍ଷ ଲକ୍ଷ କୋଟି କୋଟି ଆଟମ ଅଛି in some it will be coming 4 to 1 in some coming 4 to 2 in some 4 to 3 4 ସରିଗଲା 4 ରୁ 1 4 ରୁ 2 4 ରୁ 3 ଆଚ୍ଛା ଯୋଉମାନେ ସବୁ 3 ରେ ଆସି ପହଞ୍ଚିଛନ୍ତି ସେମାନେ ତ ପୁଣି ବ୍ୟାକ୍ କରିବେ ନା ରହିଥିବେ 3 ରୁ 1 ଆସିପାରେ 3 ରୁ 2 କି ଆସିପାରେ so 3 ରୁ ଯୋଉ ତଳକୁ ଫେରିବା that only 2 possibilities then ଯୋଉମାନେ 2 ରେ ଆସି ପହଞ୍ଚିଗଲେ ସିଏ ବି ତ ପୁଣି ଘରକୁ ଆସିବ so 2 ରୁ 1 ଗୋଟେ possibility so total possibility ହେଉଛି 6ଟା 4 ରୁ 1 4 ରୁ 2 4 ରୁ 3 then 3 to 1 3 to 2 then 2 to 1 ସେଥିରୁ ଯୋଉ ଅଲଗା କରିଦେବା ଡେଷ୍ଟିନେସନ ଦେଖିଦେବା 1 କୋଉଟା ଅଛି ଏଠି 1 ଅଛି ଏଠି 1 ଅଛି ଏଠି 1 ଅଛି so Lyman series ରେ 3ଟା ଲାଇନ୍ ମିଳିବ 3 lines 1 ମାନେ ସେଟା UV region ରେ ପଡ଼ିବ UV region ରେ ପଡ଼ିଲା ମାନେ ସେଟା Lyman series so Lyman series ରେ 3ଟା ଲାଇନ୍ ଆଉ Balmer series ରେ ଯୋଉଟା 2 ରେ ଏଇ ଗୋଟେ 2 ଅଛି ଇଏ ଗୋଟେ 2 ଅଛି so ଦିଟା ଲାଇନ୍ ଆଉ ପାସଚେନ୍ ସିରିଜ ର ଗୋଟେ ଅଛି ଏଇଟା ହେଲା ଲାଇମାନ ଏଠି ତ ଲେଖା ହେଇଛି ଆଉ ଲାଇମାନ ଏଇଟା ହେଲା ବାମର ଏଇଟା ହେଲା ପାସଚେନ୍ 2 lines in Balmer series and Pasten series ର 1 line that means IR region ରେ ଗୋଟେ ମିଳିବ visible region ରେ ଦିଟା ମିଳିବ ଆଉ UV region ରେ ତିନିଟା ମିଳିବ total 6 lines ବୁଝିପାରିଲ ଆରୋହନ? ସେ ତ ଆନ୍ସର ଠିକ କହିଥିଲା, ବୁଝିପାରିଲ?
ଆଜ୍ଞା ସାର୍।
ସେମିତି ତୁମେ କରିପାରିବ ଯଦି 5 ନମ୍ବରକୁ ପଠେଇଲ କେତେ ଏନର୍ଜି ଡିଫରେନ୍ସ ବାହାରିବ ତୁମେ କହିଲ। ମୁଁ ଦିଟା ପଥ ପଚାରୁଛି, ଫାଇଣ୍ଡ delta E to excite the ground state hydrogen to 5th cell or the 4th excited state, and how many, সেটা ମୁଁ ତମଠୁ ପଚାରୁଛି, କିନ୍ତୁ ପରୀକ୍ଷାରେ ଦେଇଥିବ ସେଟା ଅଲରେଡି କାଲକୁଲେଟ ହେଇକି ଦିଆହେଇଥିବ, ଏତିକି ଏନର୍ଜି ଦିଆହେଲା। ମୁଁ କିନ୍ତୁ ପଚାରି ଦଉଛି, and how many spectral lines emission, spectral lines କହିଲା ମାନେ ହାଇଡ୍ରୋଜେନ ସ୍ପେକ୍ଟ୍ରମ ମାନେ emission spectrum, ସେଟା nobody bothers to have absorption spectrum, sunlight को ନିଆଯିବ, then hydrogen ରେ cold ଅବସ୍ଥାରେ ପାସ୍ କରାଯିବ, ସିଏ ପୁଣି ଏଇ ଯୋଉ ଲାଇନ ପ୍ରଡ୍ୟୁସ ହଉଥିଲା 3-4ଟା ଦେଖା ଯାଉଥିଲା ବାକି ସବୁ ଲଦାଲଦି, ସେଗୁଡାକୁ ସେ ଫିଲ୍ଟର କରିନବ, ବାକି ତକ ସବୁ ଭିବଜିଓର ସବୁ ତକ ଆସିବ other than these few discrete lines, ତ nobody does। एलिमेंट मानकर स्पेक्ट्रम माने सेटा हॉट स्पेक्ट्रम by emission spectrum, so how many spectral lines it will produce? So I take your leave for half a minute to answer the call of nature. Be ready with the answer. What is the rasgulla, monochromatic rasgullas needed to excite to the 5th cell? And when we take the emission spectrum, then how many lines and which region? How many lines it will produce and in which region? And name भी दे दो, हाइड्रोजन स्पेक्ट्रम रे हरामर नेम दे दो। Are you ready? Raise your hands. Who are ready? Raise your hands.
Yes sir.
Do you know how to raise your hands there in Zoom?
Yes.
देखिया देखेलो देखिया show me your yellow hands, it appears yellow to us. प्रभु has raised. आरोहन तुम देखो रेज हैंड गोटे दियो यस अच्छा प्रभु कहलो आगो
13.056 electron volt energy.
एटा हला आउ केटा लाइन
Sir, line 10.
10 लाइन्स तमरो आंसर से आछि
yes sir
यस बिकॉज एटा जानि साइलनी दिस विल बी माइनस के बाई 25 माने 13.6 बाई 25 और के अनुसार कले प्लस के so it will be LCM is 25 is 24 k by 25 ठीक अछि
yes sir
k रो वैल्यू पुट कले 13.6 so it will be very close to 13.6 that is 13.05 इलेक्ट्रॉन दे दिया हला से पुनी फेरिला तो जो जते परम्यूटेशन कॉम्बिनेशन अछि 5 रु 4 5 रु 1 आगो लाइमन सीरीज करे 5 रु 1 5 रु 2 5 रु 3 देन 5 रु 4 देन 4 रु जो बना आसी 4 रु 3 एने 4 रु 1 आरंभ करिया तळु ऊपर को जीवा 4 रु 2 4 रु 3 जो 3 को आसी 3 रु 1 3 रु 2 और 3 रु 3 कोन ट्रांजिशन हला कोन देन जो 2 को आसी 2 रु 1 से एति की टोटल ट्रांजिशन एतो लाइमन सीरीज रे केतना भारला
Sir, 4.
चारिटा लाइमन सीरीज रे आउ केतेटा बामर सीरीज रे
3.
तीनटा
एंड केतेटा पासन सीरीज रे
Sir, 2.
दुईटा
दीटा पासन रे ब्रैकेट रे केतेटा
1.
ब्रैकेट रे गोटे सो टोटल 10 लाइंस ठीक तो तापे गोटे रूल अछि instead of doing this you can say total number of spectral lines is equal to n2 minus n1 into n2 minus n1 plus 1 by 2 where n1 is a lower cell any one ही पारे धर किए गोटे क्वेश्चन दब 2 नंबर रे थिला मु ताको पठेइली 2 नंबर से आगुरु थिला ताकू मु एतिक एनर्जी देकी पठेइली से कैलकुलेट कर दबो से केते गला ता माने फेरिबो किंतु ग्राउंड स्टेट इंक्लूडेड से सिना 2 नंबर रे थिला कि से फेरिबो ताकू कोन मना कर परिबो सो n1 lower cell n2 higher cell सो एमे जो ग्राउंड स्टेट रो पठेई थिले n1 टा 1 थिला एटा 5 नंबर 5 minus 1 into 5 minus 1 plus 1 by 2 4 into 6 by 2 कौन भूल है n2 minus n1 5 से
सर -1 + 1 कटि जीवो ना
-1
4 into 5
so 4 जुक्त into 5 into 2 that is equal to 10 आउ गोटे बेले बेले परीक्षा रे पड़िथिला फॉर आइसोलेटेड एटम गोटी एटम अछि इट इज लक्ष लक्ष एटम अछि all possible transitions will be occurring in some 6 to 1 5 to 1 in some other 6 to 2 in some other 6 to 3 and then 5 को आसीगला पर 5 to 4 5 to सब होची कि गोटी एटम जदि थिबो तार फार्मूला होची n2 minus n1 नंबर ऑफ स्पेक्ट्रल लाइन दर मु कहली गोटी एटम देइची ताको 5 नंबर को पठेले से मैक्सिमम केते दबो खेली खेली के आसी 5 रु 4 गोटे लाइन 4 रु 3 आ गोटे लाइन 4 रु 3 3 रु 2 2 रु 1 से जदि तार मूड पाइला से डायरेक्टली पळे आसिला ताल तो गोटे लाइन दबो तो मैक्सिमम नंबर ऑफ तार जदि मूड हला एटा गोटे परीक्षा रे पडिथिला एमति के गोटे एटम निये नै कि एटा गोटे थ्योरेटिकली क्वेश्चन पडिथिला आइसोलेटेड एटम रे मैक्सिमम स्पेक्ट्रल लाइन केते हबो 5 नंबर को पठेलो सो मैक्सिमम 5 रु 4 खेली खेली 5 रु 4 5 minus 1 सो 4 टा लाइन दैट इज 5 रु असला 4 को गोटे लाइन से गोटे लाइन देदेला कोठी ना ब्रैकेट सीरीज रे देन 4 रु 3 को पास्टेन सीरीज रे गोटे सब गोटे गोटे 3 रु 2 बामर सीरीज रे गोटे 2 रु 1 लाइमन सीरीज रे गोटे सो टोटल 4टा लाइन दबो फार्मूला n2 - n1 फॉर एन आइसोलेटेड एटम गॉट इट
आगे सर
एबे जो तुमर टिके डाउट्स थिला जो कहउतरा टिके रिवीजन करिवा पई एबे आउ किछि डाउट्स रहइबो
नो सर
आउ गोटे कथा एटा तुमको देइछि ए फाइलटा तुमको देइ देइछि गोटे गोटे जगह रे पढ़े गोटे जे कोनसी बोर ऑर्बिट रे बुलुथिले व्हाट इज द टाइम पीरियड ऑफ वन रेवोल्यूशन और रोटेशन पाई इन एन ऑर्बिट व्हाट इज द टाइम so that is equal to total path that is the circumference of the circular path 2 pi r by velocity because velocity is equal to distance by time so time is equal to total distance by velocity so this is 2 pi r v and you know the frequency is reciprocal of time period so the frequency of revolution per second gote second re kete thara buluchi so that is equal to reciprocal of time period 1 by t is equal to v by 2 pi r velocity tome bari kari paribo Prabhu can you remind me what is the velocity equation for finding for any hydrogen like species with constant value v is equal to what is that constant value I am not asking about to tell in terms of epsilon or anything that constant value that you will be finally using अच्छा by the way feel free to tell me one thing CGS system रे तमे जो कहिथिली तमे ताको खाता रे लिखिलो got the time
सॉरी सर लिखि परिनी
नहीं आरोहन
सर सीजीएस रे करनी सर
नहीं मु कहिथिली खाली k टा 1 हबो 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught जगह रे k टा 1 हबो all these steps are same but k टा खाली 1 हबो and सेथिरे ऑटोमेटिकली जो कांस्टेंट टा तार एक्सप्रेशन टा चेंज हे जिवो 2 pi स्क्वायर m e to the power 4 by कोन h स्क्वायर एथरे एप्सिलॉन थिला से k रो एक्सप्रेशन टा अलगा थिला एठी k टा 1 हे गला तेन तार एक्सप्रेशन टा अलगा हे जिवो सो सेटा मो कहिथिली टिके खाता रे लिखि देबा पे कहिथिली ना कहि नथिली आरोहन
यस सर
यस सर
सर एटी वेलोसिटी टा कोन लाइट रो स्पीड सहित समान
कौन कहलो आउथरे पचारलो
सर वेलोसिटी टा लाइट रो स्पीड सह समान हबो
केमती मु पूरा कहिथिली जे तम वेलोसिटी इक्वेशन टा कोन आरोहन कोन हमें रिवीजन करथिले
सर 2.18 into
Yes.
10 to the power 6 z by n
2.18 into 10 to the power 6 meter per second z by n आर्थर को कहिथिली व्हाट यार इलेक्ट्रोमैग्नेटिक रेडिएशन रो वेलोसिटी हला लाइट हो कि जोउठा हो 3 approximately
सर
3
3
into 10
into
to the
10 to
power
the power 8
आर्थर को भी कहिथिली जे नियरली z टा 1 हेले भी कि z टा धरो हीलियम प्लस z टा 2 हो लिथियम डबल प्लस रो z टा 3 हो जा हेले भी एटा 10 to the power 6 अछि एटा 6 मैक्सिमम जाई जाई करी केते जीवो ना 3 2 जा 6 6 पॉइंट समथिंग कि बेरिलियम 3 प्लस रो 4 2 जा 8 जा हेले भी एटी 10 to the power 6 एटी 10 to the power 8 पुनी एटी 3 अछि सो मु कहितले जे इलेक्ट्रॉन आर सो फास्ट that their speeds inside their orbits different orbits they are comparable with the velocity of light they are moving with such a high speed which can be comparable to the velocity of light or any electromagnetic radiation maybe 100 times or say 80 times or 60 times less but depending on the species and depending on the different cells because as you go to higher and higher cells velocity will decrease because n is in the denominator Radius will increase because n square, because radius equation is a naught into n square by z angstrom. A naught value is 0.529. I am not asking about the expression, which uh, you are supposed to immediately find out with calculation. যদি মনে নাহি সেটি ক্যালকুলেশন করিকি বাহার করে দিই পারিব what is a0 in terms of SI and in terms of CGS what is a naught. ହେଲା ବୁଝିଲ ତମ ପ୍ରଭୁ ତମ କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚିନ୍ଟା?
Yes, sir.
କୌଣସି ପାର୍ଟିକଲ even velocity of light ସାଙ୍ଗରେ ସମାନ କେବେ ଯାଇପାରିବ ନାହିଁ. That is proved beyond any doubt. Einstein had proved. ସେ ultimate ହେଉଛି velocity of light ବା electromagnetic radiation. ଆଉ ଯାହାକୁ ଦବ ତମେ ଯାହା କରିବ ସେଇଟା ତା ପାଖାପାଖି ଯିବ. ଏ ଯୋଉ ସିଙ୍କ୍ରୋଟ୍ରନରେ ଯୋଉ ଲାର୍ଜ ହାଇଡ୍ରୋଜନ କୋଲାଇଡରରେ ଯୋଉ ପାର୍ଟିକଲ ମାନଙ୍କୁ ସ୍ପିଡ ଦିଆଯାଏ, so that speed goes to 99.9999% of velocity of light, not 100% of that. ତା ଉପରକୁ ଅଧିକା ଏନର୍ଜି ଦେଲେ that will be converted to its mass. Relative electron will be having greater mass. It will look like a fatty boy or a girl. Over and above 99.99% ହେଇଗଲା ପରେ ଆଉ ଯଦି ଏନର୍ଜି ଦେଇ ଚାଲିଛ ସେଇଟା ଇଲେକ୍ଟ୍ରନର ମାସ୍ ବଢେଇବ. That mass is called the relativistic mass. We'll be discussing about the relativistic mass and the rest mass. Rest mass electronର 9.1 into 10 to the minus 31 kg. But relativistic mass can be very, very high. That you calculate. You don't, at that speed, you cannot run with the electron with a balance to measure that it is 5 kg. Just you have to imagine and calculate. You can just calculate and imagine the electron ଟା ଏତେ heavy ହେଇଗଲାଣି ଯେ ଯାହାର mass thila 9.1 into 10 to the minus 31 kg. It is appearing like it is 1 gram or 5 kg, like that. So, chalo, I would like you to solve this. ଗତ କ୍ଲାସରେ ମୁଁ ରଖିଥିଲି ଏଇଟା solve କର. So when you solve questions from IIT main as well as NEET, then you will 100% sure that I can solve any question from that topic. ସେଥିପାଇଁ ମୁଁ ସବୁବେଳେ କହେ even medical aspirants like you, ପ୍ରଭୁ ତମେ ମଧ୍ୟ medical aspirants ନୁହେଁ?
Yes, sir.
ସେମାନଙ୍କୁ ମଧ୍ୟ କହେ ତୁମେ ଲେଭେଲଟାକୁ ଉପରେ ରଖ, IIT କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚିନ୍ ସବୁ କର, so that ତୁମେ 100% ଆନ୍ସର ଦେଇପାରିବ. ତ ଏଇଟା ସହଜ. ଏଟା in hydrogen like ion the energy difference between second excited state ମାନେ କୋଉ ସେଲ୍ n value କେତେ? second excited state ମାନେ principal quantum number ତାର କେତେ?
Sir, 2.
Arun?
2.
You guys, you are not much inclined to motivate me. That is the negative factor I am now getting. Both of you are equally good because ମୁଁ ପ୍ରଭୁକୁ for the last 2 to 3 years ମୁଁ ଜାଣିଛି. And Arun, you are 99% holder in CBSE. But I have told you several times that n-ଟା 1 କୁ କହନ୍ତି ground state, n-ଟା 2 କୁ କହନ୍ତି first excited state,
n equal to 3 and 2
n equal to 3 ଟା third state ଟାକୁ କହନ୍ତି second excited state. ଗୋଟେ ଗୋଟେ କମିଯିବ, n equal to 4 ମାନେ third excited state. ସେଇଥିପାଇଁ କହିଛି second excited state. କ'ଣ n ଟା କେତେ?
3, sir.
3. And the ground state energy difference ଟା ଦେଇଛି. third state ରୁ से देई देइछि नदेले कोन आमे कैलकुलेट करि पार नथांते हमको जणा नै 13.6 से देई देइछि कोन अछि से को हाइड्रोजन स्पेसीज से कहनी से गोटे 1 इलेक्ट्रॉन स्पेसीज रो सेति पई तो से पचरे चाहूछि से जेड टा केते से पेटरे केते प्रोटॉन अछि सो सेकंड एक्साइटेड स्टेट माने थर्ड सेल को एनर्जी डिफरेंस n1 होची ग्राउंड स्टेट माने 1 n2 टा 3 n1 टा 2 तार एनर्जी डिफरेंस होची एतिकी ताहले से लोकटी किए तार पेटरे केते प्रोटॉन अछि बाहर करो it will be delta E is equal to 108.8 is equal to z रखियो पड़िबो k is equal to k माने 13.6 into z square एटी अननोन होची z square k z square 1 by 1 रो स्क्वायर by 1 by 3 रो स्क्वायर बस z बाहर जीवो केते z टा केते ताकू राउंड ऑफ करियो पड़िबो होल नंबर को बिकॉज़ z इज एटॉमिक नंबर सो इट इज ए होल नंबर ताकू राउंड ऑफ करियो पड़िबो सेठी सिना हाइड्रोजन पई z टा को 1 धरती लेकिन एक्चुअली k z स्क्वायर केते हला भलिया क्वेश्चन नीट रे पड़िबो पड़ुची अरे कौन ई कैलकुलेशन तो एते समय लागुची प्रभु
सर
हे
नियरली 3
नियरली कौन 3 बिली कहयो पड़िबो ना राउंड अप करके तार आंसर दबा पड़िबो 3
सर 2.9 बारला
2.9 को 3 करियो पड़िबो 2.9 टा को केबे 2 करि परिबोनी गोटे होल नंबर रो पाखा पाखी आसीबो समथिंग 0.9 किंबा समथिंग 0.01 कि 0.0 समथिंग एमती बाहरी कि मैक्सिमम 0.1 3.1 बाहरले भी 3 करथान त 2.9 बाहरले भी 3 करियो केते बाहरला प्रभु
Yes, sir. 3.
केते एग्जैक्टली केते बाहरला
Sir, exactly 2.9 something.
9 समथिंग टा केते मु कहीं पचारछि ना 2.91 कोन बाहरिबो तो वेरी क्लोज टू बाहरिबो ना जदी बाहरछि माने किछि डेटा भूल अछि
सर मोरो 2.9679 बार
967 is okay so z बाहरला 2.967 which is equal to 3 so actual value of z is 3 कारण जो डेटा टा 100% न थाए सम एरर एक्सपेरिमेंटल एरर थाए सिर्फ में राउंड अप करके n रो वैल्यू शुड बी ए होल नंबर 3 सो 3 नंबर को से आसिला नहीं 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 3 नंबर को 3 नंबर ता पेटरे प्रोटॉन अछि माने से किए से जंतुर ना कोन एटा जदि कहबो ताहले आई विल बी
सर
रियली
लिथियम
लिथियम डबल प्लस खाली लिथियम नो लिथियम डबल प्लस जोगु सेटा हाइड्रोजन संगे समान कोन इलेक्ट्रॉन वाइज किंतु पेटो वाइज हाइड्रोजन रो 3 गुणा हेवी पेटो 3टा प्रोटॉन भितर अछि कि इलेक्ट्रॉन गोटे अछि जेहेतु इलेक्ट्रॉन गोटे अछि इट विल बी obeying the Bohr's mechanics or Bohr's quantum theory not mechanics quantum theory Bohr's model Bohr's theory 3 एटा भारला माने पेटोटा भारला नाउ इट्स नॉट 3 नंबर अनफॉर्चुनेटली ये भी 3 सेकंड एक्साइटेटेड भी 3 तेणु एठी जोड़िए लाइन दबो 3 रु 2 गोटे पॉसिबिलिटी नहीं नहीं 3टा लाइन 3 रु 1 गोटे पॉसिबिलिटी देन 2 रु 1 आ गोटे पॉसिबिलिटी टोटल 3टा लाइन दबो एंड सेटा लाइमैन सीरीज रे पड़िबो हाइड्रोजन भलिया भी सेमति किछि कहि होबनी कारण सेठी पेट अलगा कैलकुलेट करिया पड़ियो आरो 3 ରୁ 2 टा बामर से फिजिबल रीजन रे न पड़ी कि यूवी रे भी पड़ी पारे 3 ରୁ 1 टा यूवी रीजन रे न पड़ी पारी तो एक्सरे भी पड़ी पारे कि नियर अने फार यूवी रे पड़ी पारे एक्सरे पाखा पाखी पड़ी पारे कैलकुलेट करिया पड़ियो 2 ରୁ 1 टा मध्य से ही रीजन रे पड़ी पारे यार 3 ରୁ 1 2 ରୁ 1 पर्टिकुलरली एलआई डबल प्लस तार मते लागुची एक्सरे रीजन रे पड़िबो कि करिवे कि आमे जदी करिवा एटा कोन एठी एटा त गत क्लास एलआई डबल प्लस रो मु कहूची केते एनर्जी फोटोन बाहरिबो 2 ରୁ 1 2 ରୁ 1 जहाँ जो रीजन रे पड़िबो 3 ରୁ 1 4 ରୁ 1 5 ରୁ 1 से रीजन रे पड़िबो बट हमर हाइड्रोजन स्पेक्ट्रम रे पडुथिला कोन ना यूवी रीजन रे एटा किछि कहि होबनी काहे कि ना के से एनर्जी मेथड करवा एच सी बाय लैम्बडा is k that is 2.18 into 10 to the minus 18 joule z square एटी 3 रो स्क्वायर 9 z रो स्क्वायर माने 3 रो स्क्वायर 9 into 1 by 1 रो स्क्वायर minus 1 by 2 रो स्क्वायर एटी वैल्यू पुट करिवो 6.626 10 to the minus 34 into 3 into 10 to the 8 सबुडा का में एसआई रे रखुचे लैम्बडाटा बाहर करिवा एटा जहाँ रहिला सेया लैम्बडाटा मीटर रे बाहरिबो ताकू 10 to the 10 रे मल्टीप्लाई कले सॉरी एंगस्ट्रॉम बाहरिबो सो चेक कर तुम जब प्रैक्टिस कर प्रॉब्लम तुमको एते इजीली तुमको हो जीवो ताहले जना पड़ जाए कौ रीजन रे पड़ो मत सस्पिशन हो पेटे 3टा प्रोटॉन अच्छी माने the nuclear attraction will be so high, the difference is also so high, the corresponding lambda will be less, even lesser than 150 किंबा 150 पाखापाखी पड़ी पारे 200 in the big first part of UV रे पड़ी जाई पारे मु तो I was little curious to know जे सेटा एक्चुअली को रीजन रे पड़ुची ब्रांड तार UV रे जदियो लाइमन सीरीज रे पड़ुथला 1225 रे फर्स्ट लाइन टा 1225 बट एटा 150 200 पड़ले भी से यूवी को आजिबो बट जदी 150 रु कमी जीवो तार ना चेंज हे जीवो एक्सरे को पळे आसीबो आर यू कैलकुलेटिंग और शैल वी लीव इट फॉर होम टास्क
से गोटे
हां
सर 134.96 एंगस्ट्रॉम
ताले तळ खुशी होला 134 ना केते कहलो
सर 134.96
ताहले एटा एक्सरे रीजन रे डिस्टिंक्टली पड़ला हमें जो डिवीजन करिचे क्लासिफिकेशन 150 रु 3800 ना यूवी 150 तळकू 0.1 रु 150 ना केते 0.1 रु 150 0.1
आगे सर
सेटा एक्सरे सो इट फॉल्स इन द एक्सरे रीजन ये मध्य ता पर तो कमिबो सेकंड लाइन ताठू टिके कमिबो वेवलेंथ विल यू नो एनर्जी बढ़िबो ट्रांजिशन एनर्जी बढ़ी बढ़ी जीवो लैम्बडाटा कमी कमी जीवो सो 134.96 टा फर्स्ट लाइन सेकंड लाइन टा मे बी 97 थर्ड लाइन टा मे बी 94 देन तापर लदा लदी होबो 94 93.9 93.85 तो लदा लदी आरंभ हो जीवो एक्सरे रीजन पे पड़ you got it
यस सर
so एटा गोटे पड़िथिला एटा एटा कोन ये कोन हां एटा एटा the kinetic energy of an electron in the second Bohr's orbit of hydrogen atom is a naught सेटा अल्फा नॉट कहि एक्चुअली एटा a naught जोड़ा मु कहती 0.5 to 9 एजार एक्सप्रेशन जोड़ा अछि केते तो सेटा ए क्वेश्चन रा आंसर करियो कहले तुमको से एक्सप्रेशन मु काहे की करेइली डेरिवेशन गुडा करिवार उद्देश्य होची एटा ए टाइप रो क्वेश्चन पढुची आईआईटी मेन रे तो निश्चय पढुची एटा मेन क्वेश्चन टा गत वर्ष रो the IIT main and NEET that believed to be equivalent ताहले why not in NEET कौन प्रभु
The previous question actual value टा सब मोत 114 बाहरला मो
हाँ ହେଇପାରେ
डाउट
तुम
होची
आउथरे
कोडे
चेक करिव
रे
जदि 114 बाहरला प्रभु कहउचंती ताहले तमे आउथरे चेक कलो आरोहण तमे चेक करो तमे भी घरे आउथरे चेक करो से कहउची 134 पॉइंट समथिंग तमे कहउची 114 बट should be one value so you yourself cross check now listen to me Prabhu
yes sir, yes sir.
kinetic energy of an electron in the second Bohr's orbit etiki so in terms of a naught এটা alpha naught হওয়া কথা no a naught that is देखो এইটাକୁ ডেরিভেশন ন জানলে সে mvr is equal to nh by 2 pi এটা হচ্ছে quantization of angular momentum so mv is equal to nh by 2 pi mr so ଆମେ kinetic energy को कन्वर्ट करिवा तो गोटे m एठी गुणिबा एठी गोटे m गुणिबा एठी हाफ रे गुणिबा एठी भी हाफ रे गुणिबा
तो
हेले
सेठी तळे एमआर केमती होला
एमटा काहे नेली काहे बेकार नेली काहे एटा नबार नथिला एटा एमटा तळकु नेलिबा मु नेबिनी एम भी खाली आर टा को नेबी 2 पाई एम आर तेणु मोर दरकार हाफ एम भी स्क्वायर करिया पे आ गोटे एक्स्ट्रा भी दरकार हाफ नहीं स्क्वायर कर देबी दी पट को स्क्वायर कर देले एटा एन स्क्वायर एच स्क्वायर एटा हे जिवो 4 पाई स्क्वायर आर स्क्वायर हे जिवो तेणु एठी हाफ रे करिबी एठी हाफ रे करिबी जदि डेरिवेशन टा तमे थरो थिबो एगुडा तुमको बायां हाथ का खेल आ गोटे एम सेपट को आनिबी हाफ एम भी स्क्वायर इज इक्वल टू एपट को आनिबी एम एन स्क्वायर एच स्क्वायर बाई 4 पाई स्क्वायर एम आर स्क्वायर गोटे एम खाली नेबी तळକୁ बास एटा हेगला काइनेटिक एनर्जी जोटा से पचारिछि ताकू सो काइनेटिक एनर्जी इज इक्वल टू एटा एन स्क्वायर एच स्क्वायर बाई 4 पाई स्क्वायर एम आर स्क्वायर अच्छा वर्तमान आर स्क्वायर जगह आम कौन लिखे ऑलरेडी आम जानीचे जे आर इज इक्वल टू ए नॉट एन स्क्वायर बाई जेड एटा जेहेतु हाइड्रोजन एटम पाई देइछि तेणु जेड टा एटी 1 तेणु आर होची ए नॉट इंटू एन स्क्वायर तेणु एटी आर स्क्वायर अच्छी तेणु एटी कुआडे गला पळेला कुआडे हाँ हाँ तेणु एटी पुट करवा एन स्क्वायर एच स्क्वायर बाई 4 पाई स्क्वायर एम इंटू एटी आर स्क्वायर जगह पुट करवा ए नॉट रो स्क्वायर एन टू द पावर 4 आर स्क्वायर माने होल रो स्क्वायर तेबे वर्तमान एटी एन स्क्वायर अच्छी सो एटा को तळକୁ खसी दउची तेणु एठी गोटे कटि गला रहिला कोन एन स्क्वायर खाली रहिला तळକୁ खाली एच स्क्वायर रहिला आउ तळे रहिला आ गोटे कोन भूल कले कि हमें 4 पाई स्क्वायर एम एस ए नॉट स्क्वायर
सर एन स्क्वायर
हाँ
सर एन टू द पावर 4 रु एन स्क्वायर गला ना तळे आ गोटे एन स्क्वायर रहइबो
ए काटी देली एठी ऊपर एन स्क्वायर थिला एठी ए एन स्क्वायर जो थिला तले एन टू द पावर 4 तले रहिला हाँ एन स्क्वायर सॉरी एन स्क्वायर यस जेहेतु এটা দেই ଦେଇଛି এটা সেকেন্ড ବୋଲି ଦେଇ ଦେଇଛି ସେ ଯୋଉ କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚିନ୍ ରେ ଦେଇଛି ଦେଖ କାଇନେଟିକ୍ ଏନର୍ଜି ଅଫ୍ ଏନ୍ ଇଲେକ୍ଟ୍ରନ୍ ଇନ୍ ଦି ସେକେଣ୍ଡ ବୋର୍ସ ଅର୍ବିଟ ଅଫ୍ ହାଇଡ୍ରୋଜେନ ସୋ ଜେଡ୍ ଟାକୁ ତ ଅଲରେଡି 1 କରିସାରିଛେ ଆଗରୁ ରେଡିୟସ୍ ଏକ୍ସପ୍ରେସନ ରୁ କିନ୍ତୁ ସେକେଣ୍ଡ ଏଠି 2 ର ସ୍କୋୟାର କରିବାକୁ ପଡିବ a square by 4 किचन बाहर का खेल पाई स्क्वायर m a नॉट स्क्वायर इंटू 2 रो स्क्वायर सो 2 2 जा 4 4 4 जा केते
16.
16 so a square by 16 pi square m a
No,
नॉट
a
स्क्वायर
not square.
so that जोटा देइछि चॉइस भितरु that is the correct answer होछि एटा h square by 16 pi square m into a नॉट स्क्वायर सो एगुडा को ମୁଁ କାହିଁକି ଡେରିଭେସନ ଉପରେ ବେଶୀ ଷ୍ଟ୍ରେସ୍ ଦେଲି ବିକଜ ପଢୁଛି ତମେ କହିପାରିବନି ସେ ନିଟରେ ପଢିବନି ଏମିତି ଆଟିଚ୍ୟୁଡ ରଖିଲେ ଭଲ ନୁହେଁ ଯୋଉମାନେ ଭଲ ପୋଜିସନ ରଖନ୍ତି ନିଟରେ ଟପ୍ 500 ଭିତରେ କି ଟପ୍ 1000 ଭିତରେ ସୋ ଦ୍ୟାଟ୍ ତୁମେ ତୁମର ଚଏସେବଲ ପ୍ଲେସ୍ ପାଇଯିବ ଏମ୍ସ ଦିଲ୍ଲୀଠୁ ଆରମ୍ଭ କରିକି ଯେକୌଣସି ଚଏସେବଲ ଆଣ୍ଡ the best case scenario for a person living in Odisha might be SCB medical କାରଣ ଘରକୁ ଘରୁ ଚାହାନ୍ତିନି ଛାଡିବା ପାଇଁ ଦୂରକୁ ଏତେ ଛୋଟ ପିଲା ଅବସ୍ଥାରୁ ସୋ ଇଭେନ ମୁଁ ଦେଖିଛି କେତେକ ପିଲା 100 ରାଙ୍କ ଅଲ ଇଣ୍ଡିଆ ରାଙ୍କ 100 ଥିଲେ ବି ଏମ୍ସ ଦିଲ୍ଲୀରେ ପାଇଲେ ବି ସେ ଏସସିବି ରେ ପଢେଇ ଦିଅ ଦ୍ୟାଟ୍ ଇଜ ଅପ୍ ଟୁ ୟୁ ଆଣ୍ଡ ୟୁର ଫ୍ୟାମିଲି ପାଠ ଏକା ପାଠ ସବୁଠି ଏକା ନିଜେ ପଢିବାକୁ ଯେତେ କ୍ଲାସ ରେ मेडिकल स्ट्रीम हो इंजीनियरिंग स्ट्रीम हो क्लास रे तमे 100% एक्सपेक्ट करियोनी बिकॉज प्रोफेसर्स जो माने क्लास नियंती रोगी देखिबारे सिना सहाय्य करंती अन्य माने रेसिडेंट डॉक्टर आउ किंबा पीजी स्टूडेंट ए माने सब करंती किंतु क्लास नेला बेलू कि निजे प्रोफेसर नेबे जे थिबो टीचिंग फैकल्टी रे से ही नेबे तेणु सी बीजी से तुमको मेन आइडियाटा दे देले तुम्हें जिते पढ़व एवं जिते तक प्रैक्टिस करिवो सेते तुमरो नॉलेज बढ़िबो जानि परला डिड यू अप्रिशिएट हमें जो बोर्स
ଆଜ୍ଞା sir
थ्योरीटा कंप्लीट कर देले वर्तमान तुमे कोन करिवो सिलेक्टिवली तुमे तुमे प्रॉब्लम करि परिबे एटा भी देइछि तुमे पूर्व को दिन गत गत क्लास रो फाइल रे थिबो एटा भी करिवो एटा
Yes, sir.
स्टार्ट हिची अकॉर्डिंग टू बोर थ्योरी एटू स्टार्ट हिची तेणु एगुड़ा कॉलम 1 संगे कॉलम 2 कोरिलेट करके देखिबे एटा वन करेक्ट चॉइस वन करेक्ट आंसर सो एनी क्वेश्चन तमे बोर थ्योरी तमे बाहर करिवो प्रीवियस इयर्स नीट क्वेश्चन प्रीवियस इयर्स आईआईटी क्वेश्चन बोर थ्योरी ऊपर जहा पढिची जोठी पढिची इवन आईआईटी एडवांस मध्य कर दे पारे सो वी स्टॉप इट हियर but you stay for a while. I have something to tell you. No, I can tell to all, anybody who will be following me. Now, yes, I will be now breaking for some time. A small break will be inevitable for me because our family, me and my better half, are moving to USA to live with our children for about the planning initially is 4 months. Maybe it may be more or it may be less, depending on how less means if you fall sick and then we cannot be treated there. US will be too burdensome for us. So we'll be coming back before that. If they insist to stay longer, but that will not affect our class. That is why I am nowadays taking the online classes only for those who are really serious for learning, not mugging up and getting into some stream. Anyway, so we are going on 18th. We'll be reaching there on 19th. I'll be taking 2 days to settle, to get rid of my jet lag. So 22 pare, 23 pare rather. Amar aji hela co date. Today date is 14th, nahi?
15. Sir,
Oh,
15.
no, 14th, Prabhu.
ଆଜ୍ଞା
Yes,
sir,
sir.
14.
14th ରେ 7 ମିଶାଅ।
Yes, sir.
21st
Yes, sir.
21st is a
21.
21st is a Thursday, our date. So
Yes sir.
21st ମଧ୍ୟ ନୁହେଁ। So 21st, 22nd, 23rd we will be resuming. That is the almost 23rd ବେଳକୁ I will be fit to resume. ତୁମର ସେଇ time 4:30 AM ତୁମ ପାଇଁ fixed, so that it will not affect your other coaching and your school programs. And my time will be different. It will be 5 o'clock. If it is 4 o'clock. If it is 4:30 yours here in the morning, more day, evening, 4 o'clock. So mate suvidha. But the only problem will be this 23rd will be okay. But next 23rd ଆମେ Saturday को time change କରିବାକୁ ପଡ଼ିବ। ତୁମର actual ରାତିକୁ ଯିବାକୁ ପଡ଼ିବ। When you complete your coaching ସେଇଟା କରିବାକୁ ପଡ଼ିବ। We have to change. If you depend on me, then definitely Saturday ର timing ଟା ତୁମର ରାତି 9ଟା ପରେ ଯେତେବେଳେ ତମେ coaching କରିବାକୁ ଯାଅ, so that more early morning. I am a morning person. ସେଠି ମଧ୍ୟ within a few days I will become a morning person. I usually become a morning person there also. So ମୋର ମତେ compatible ହବ। Working days ରେ ମୁଁ ସେମାନେ ସବୁ busy. So ମୋର 4 o'clock in the afternoon will be fine for me. But Saturday and Sunday, often we go for outing, ବାହାରକୁ ପଳଉ। So my afternoons are very unpredictable. 99.9% case ରେ ଆମେ ନଥାଉ। ସେଥିପାଇଁ ସେଦିନ ଆମେ କରିବା, but hopefully I will be in touch with you in Telegram as well as Arohan. You can also write to me in WhatsApp, right?
Okay sir.
You feel free to write to me, and Prabhu is already in my WhatsApp. See coach, he writes to me, but you also start writing. Well, Telegram to the fail maribo individual, right? Then WhatsApp will come. Bye for now. See you. You can wish me Johnny good happy Johnny if you like.
Happy journey sir. Happy
Thank
journey.
Happy journey.
Thank you.
Happy journey, sir.
Thank you. And see you on 23rd, hopefully, and I'll be in touch with you. And you try to remain in touch with me. Anybody watching can also remain in touch with me. Bye-bye.
Yes, sir. Pranam,
Thank
sir.
you. Pranam sir.